Hey there viewers, and welcome to the second episode of EDCO. Today we will be reviewing the EagleTac D25C Clicky Flashlight. This is the box it comes in, this is the flashlight. Obviously, the box is much bigger than the flashlight, so it came with some accessories. Let's look at those. It comes with a holster, a lanyard, or a wrist strap, whatever you want to call it, and a extra O-ring for sealing the head. It also comes with some documentation, a registration form or card telling you to register it, and the user manual, which we'll get to and show is not terribly, it's not completely accurate. But with the flashlight, it comes in two separate parts. You got the casing and the head, and those just screw off. And then you will take one CR1238 battery or RCR1238 battery, doesn't matter, this is an RCR. 3 volts is the max. You can run a 3.7 volt, but it's not as good for the flashlight, and EagleTac recommends you break the flashlight in basically. This is the 3 volt because it runs from anywhere from 1.8 volts to 3.2 volts. So just screw it together, you get your battery in, and it works. Alright, now moving on to the holster. We've got, it's a nylon holster, so it's a nice holster. It's perfect size for it. It's got these little detents in the side, so you do have to put the clip in a certain way, and it won't spin 360 degrees. Once you got it in there, it just snaps closed and is very, very secure in there. You've got this little loophole here for a lanyard if you were to wear it as a necklace or whatever, and then you've got a Velcro adjustable belt loop. Also, you get a wrist strap, which goes through these little holes here and lays in that V-notch there, so that it can still be used in candle mode when you have the lanyard in there. See, the lanyard does not protrude above the surface there. Also has a cinching button so that it can wrap around your wrist and be very, very tight. I don't use the lanyard because I found it scratches the paint, and I don't like that. The button is down there, obviously. It's got a nice texture to it. It's got some bumps and the EagleTac symbol, which I'm not sure if you can see, but it's there. It's got this diamond grip on the casing and the head, which I really like. It's gives it a very good grip. The pocket clip is very secure. Will hold it and wherever you put it. It does have the Cree XML U2 LED with a smooth reflector finish. I'm talking about the LED. Let's move on to lumens. We got 397 lumens. Out the front is 277. That's on turbo. But at turbo it will only run 0.9 hours, or so says the manual. The running time is anywhere from 0.9 to 150 if you're using the moonlight low mode, which we'll get to those in a minute, and we'll take it outside so you can see them. But this is the D25C model, which is the smaller. It's a 3-inch flashlight with a 3/4 inch diameter, so it's very, very small. The clip bulges right there and makes it just under an inch thickness there, which is incredible for how much power it puts out. Operation is very, very simple. It's a clicky, so holding it like this, it's very easy to operate. Click once and turns it on. Barely depress and let go and it changes mode. There are 2 groups, which we'll show you outside, but those are toggled just by twisting the head, and moonlight mode and memory mode are toggled by twisting the head tight and loose, or loose and tight 3 times. We'll show you that outside. Let's talk about the different features though. The moonlight mode dims everything, all the features in group 1. The group 1 has the most features. It goes from low to, when you tap it, it goes from low to medium to high, again back to low to medium to high. And then I think the manual has it wrong here. It goes strobe 1, strobe 2, beacon, SOS 1, SOS 2, and then it has some weird where it just flashes 3 times and doesn't do anything. I don't think that's supposed to be here, but whatever, and then from SOS2 it goes to low flash and then back to low. So I think they have it a little off, and then the group 2 is just turbo and strobe. The group 2 is accessed by twisting the head completely tight. Group 1 is accessed by loosening it slightly. Moonlight mode, like I said earlier, dims all of the group 1s, and it is accessed by with the light on, starting with it loose, going tight, loose, tight, loose, tight, loose, or from tight to loose 3 times. The memory mode remembers the last mode 1 setting you had, so if you need that back, you can turn on memory mode, and when it clicks, it will come on with the last mode you had it set to. And that is accessed by starting with it tight, going loose, tight, loose, tight, loose, tight, again, three changes there. The manual gives basic maintenance. You know, if it gets wet, take it out. Use the extra included O-ring if you need to, if the other one gets messed up. But if it gets wet, take it out, air it out, clean the threading especially. Make sure the battery didn't get exposed, and then they say to re-grease it. So that's the physical portion of the flashlight. Now we'll take it outside and see how it works. Okay guys, so we're outside now, and we're gonna test the flashlight. It's pretty dark. I live in the city, so it's maybe not as dark as it should be for a flashlight test, but we will make do with what we have. So here's group 2. It goes from turbo, which is very, very bright. That it easily picks up. There we go. It easily picks up the knife throwing target across the yard, which is 150, 200 feet away. So turbo is very, very bright. And then the strobe, that's very disorienting. So that's the group 2. You got turbo and strobe. If we go to group 1, you've got low, which is easier to see. You know, that's low. It doesn't go out very far. I mean, the camera's not picking it up, but I can still kind of see the target, but not really. That's medium, which is better. You can almost see the target. That's high. You can definitely see the target. And then it goes low, medium, high again. And then it goes strobe, which is, again, disorienting. It's got the second strobe, which is a faster strobe, which really just makes it look dimmer unless you're at close quarters. And then you've got the beacon, which is just a high flash. You've got SOS. That's the fast SOS. So, and then you got the slow SOS. 1, 2, 3. 1. It's very slow about the O. And then 1, 2, 3. There's the S. And then I get this thing where it flashes 3 times and then does nothing, which is odd and inexplicable, but it's a quirk. And then you've got low flash, where it's a very slow flash to conserve energy. And then you go back to low. See? Low. So, now for memory mode, like I said earlier, you're going to start with it on group 2. So, there's group 2. And you're going to twist it. Sorry, I got to adjust my hand position. That's why it's a little different position. You're going to go, I'll show you. You're on high, and you're going to twist. So, you go to low, high, low, high, low, high. And that was 3 times. And then you can turn it off, go to your group 2, turn on group 2, you got your low, medium, high, low, medium, high, and let's put it on strobe. If we turn it off and turn it back on, it goes back to the strobe because we had memory mode. Now, if we do that same thing, starting with it tight, we turn it on, there's high, and we adjust it, we twist low, high, low, high, low, high, it should forget what it was on and go back to low. So the memory mode does work really, really well. Now if we want to do moonlight, because you see that's what low is, but say you're inside and you don't need that much, you just want to be able to kind of see, you can go from group 1 to group 2, group 1, group 2, group group 1, group 2, group 1. It's much dimmer. But to undo it, you can do the same thing. Group 2, group 1, group 2, group 1, group 2, group 1. And it's back to normal. So the moonlight, it's an interesting. Outside, it doesn't have much use because it's, outside. But so that's it's a very, very good flashlight for. Now I can't get any video. There's my lights, but oh, my battery's dying because it's not as bright as it was. It's on group 2. I've been playing with it, so yeah, it's on group 2 and it's not nearly as bright. So battery's dying, but you saw the functionality. So that is all the different groups and functions of the flashlight demonstrated for you. I hope you found this review helpful, and I would definitely recommend this light. It's small. It's something I will carry with me every day because it is small. I was thinking about getting a bigger one, but I'm like, no, I wouldn't carry a bigger one all the time. Well, I would, but it'd be more convenient if it was a smaller one. So, with that said, this little flashlight packs a lot of power into a small frame, and I've been playing with this light since yesterday. Yesterday night was when I first opened it up, and so, going from high, we searched around the yard with it on turbo, or high, not turbo, high, and it, it just now started to give out. So, great battery life, and a great flashlight. Highly recommend it. And this is Zach signing off. Thanks for watching.